to call you out this video.
Okay, welcome back. Welcome back to the Smash Sports YouTube channel. I am joined once again by Charlie Chizino the seventh. KTI
Yeah,
TV, how you doing, mate?
yeah, not bad. So again, it's great to be back, making this a regular thing now, which is good. So
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well, mate.
yeah,
We seem to we agree. The only thing is we agree a lot, but I feel like we disagree enough to make it quite.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're not disagreeing on every single fight pick, which could get annoying, like for people watching, But yeah,
Yeah. All right, we'll whiz through the early prelims because we both agreed they're a bit shit.
yeah.
All right, cool. Who you got? Tim Means versus Court McGee.
I've got Court McGee, just because he trains at elevation. I think that will matter. Two old boys,
Yeah,
So obviously it's in Utah, so yeah,
I
I've got
think.
Tim. I'm sorry, I've got Court McGee. Sorry.
Yeah, I think I've got. I think I'm gonna agree with you on that. I'm gonna go Court McGee. Moving on, we've got Ovin St. Peru versus Ryan Spann. I'm going Ryan Spann. Who are you going for?
Yeah, me too. I think probably by finish as well.
Yeah,
OSP, he come off a good win, but he's just a bit old. Span's got power, so
yeah. Carla Esparza versus Pennington.
yeah. Um, I've got Esparza, but I'm not really very confident because it's her last fight, so maybe Tisha's got more to fight for. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But I still got Esparza for my
I'm
challenge.
gonna just to make it interesting. If I had a coin, I'd flip it. Like I always
Yeah.
say, no disrespect. I'll go with Pennington, uh, just to switch it up a little bit. Okay. Is that the last early
Yeah,
prelim?
that's all
Yeah.
three early prelims. Yeah.
Okay. Alexander Hernandez versus Austin Hubbard. Austin was a runner-up on McGregor and Chandler,
Yeah.
the Ultimate Fighter. He's had a pretty up and down career in the UFC, similar to Hernandez.
Yeah.
They trade and win losses. Personally, I'm leaning towards Alexander Hernandez. How do you see the fight, and who do you think's going to win?
Yeah. I'm the same, to be honest. Like they're both it's better than the mid, really, to be honest. But I think Alexander Hernandez is probably just maybe a bit better. They're both pretty shit, but like I think Hernandez has got more power. I thought
Yeah,
Hubbard was older. They're actually the same age,
yeah,
but I don't know. I think I've probably just got Hernandez, to be honest. But again, I wouldn't be betting on this fight. Let's put it that way.
no, I definitely won't. I definitely won't be. Okay, Caesar versus Pateria. Pateria's 28. He's got a 2-4 record in the UFC.
Yeah,
Um, he has an age advantage over Caesar. I'm not overly excited to watch this fight. I don't know if you have anything to say about it. I'm gonna go with Pateria.
I think I'm gonna go Almeida. I think
Yeah,
Pateria is a bit chinny. He's been finished a lot in the UFC. Not to bad opponents, but like still, Cesar Almeida trains with Alex Pereira as
yeah,
well. He's a good kickboxer. Gave a good fight to Roman Kopylov, who would just destroy Pateria. So, um, MMA math doesn't work, but based on the MMA math, I'm going with Cesar Almeida.
okay. No, this it's a fair statement. Okay, moving on. I don't I don't really have a lot to say about this fight. To be honest, Marina Rodriguez versus Luce. Is it Lasmin Lucindo?
Yeah, aka fight of the night. This
Yeah.
one, yeah, guaranteed fight of the night.
Why
This
isn't
isn't
it
going.
main
This isn't
event?
reaching decision. Yeah, no way.
Yeah. Um. Honestly, mate, I'll let you pick, and I'll pick the opposite because I just don't care.
I'll just go Lucindo because she's got the age advantage, heavy age advantage. She's like 22, I think. Something
Okay,
like that.
I'm gonna go with Marina Rodriguez, and I really stand by this pick.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, moving on to what I think is sort of like the unsung, one of the most exciting fights on the card. To be honest with you,
I think it should be on the
Steve,
main card, to be honest. But
I agree. To be honest, like feature prelim, no, it's not too sad.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Stephen Thompson versus Joachim Buckley.
yeah,
First and foremost, I think like it's a great fight. and I'm expecting a finish. To be honest, I don't expect this to go to decision, and I'm having a hard time picking it. But as of right now, I'm leaning Stephen Thompson.
I've got Buckley, to be
Yeah,
honest. I just think he's definitely Thompson should have an advantage on the feet. He probably will, but like maybe we'll see his age catching up to him a bit, but I doubt it
yeah,
because he looked great against Kevin Holland, which wasn't that long ago, maybe like a year ago. But Buckley's I think he's really improved. Um, his last two fights have been like really good performances, and he mixes it up a lot. Do you know what I mean? Uh,
mm,
he's smart. He's a smart fighter. If he's getting pieced up on the feet, which is likely, he will go for the takedowns, and he's got good takedowns. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And I think he'll just mix it up well, where he'll be able to keep Thompson sort of guessing. And I think he might grind out a decision, but then again, maybe I feel like it's just going to go to decision. But I think it'll be a good fight. I'm not saying
yeah.
it'll be a boring fight or anything.
Cool. I feel like we're gonna. So you're going Buckley. I'm going Thompson.
Yeah.
Cool. For the next fight, Roman Dolidze versus Kevin Holland. I feel like we're gonna disagree on this one again. Uh, I even wrote in my little write up. I know my pick is gonna annoy my mate. Um, uh, I'm going. I'm leaning towards Roman Dolidze. He can stink it up.
Yeah.
Kevin Holland is not a good wrestler. We can
Nah.
argue about that if you want, but I don't think you're that silly.
Nah.
My good friend Tyler from Mum's Basement MMA also saw that Roman Dolidze is like a really good underdog pick. If you are betting, you might lose, but you're going to cash out some money if you bet heavy on Dolidze and he wins.
Yeah. I
And,
thought Dolidze would have been the favourite just because of his wrestling, like you said. Do you
mm,
know what I mean? Like, so yeah. So what? So I actually am going Dolidze as well.
yeah,
To be
you are.
honest, I wanted to pick Holland, right? But it's just like he sometimes it just seems like he doesn't really care about winning. Do you know what I mean? Like he's just there for the money, there for the show money. Like against um fuck, what have I forgot? JDM, and
Yeah,
also against MVP. I know they were both stand-up fights, and Dolidze probably won't keep it on the feet, which is even worse for Holland, right? But Holland
yeah.
just had no urgency. Do you know what I
No.
mean? In those fights, lost them both by decision. Uh, just didn't really strike at all. And then against what was the guy's name? The Polish guy who last fought. He won by armbar, but it's not like he took him.
I know you're. Let me actually check 'cause I don't want to get it wrong. Um, Mikhail Oleg something.
Olazejczyk, something like
Yeah,
that.
that's it.
Yeah. So Holland won by armbar, but that was after getting dropped on the feet. Do you know what I mean? And Delizzi's got decent power.
Yeah,
Rocked Vittori a few times on the feet, which was didn't rock him, but he did catch him with some good. It's like impossible to rock Vittori, but yeah, I've got Delizzi probably by decision, to be honest.
cool. Yeah, I'm surprised at that. I really did think
Yeah,
that you was
I
gonna go.
wanted to pick Holland, but then I thought like I just realistically, do I really see him like out like grinding Roman Delizzi to a decision? Probably not.
Yeah,
Like not
it's
any. Maybe if this was a couple of years ago, maybe, but not anymore. Like,
no,
do you know what I mean?
it's a head versus heart type
Yeah,
pick. Okay. I'm not actually going to throw a lot of shade on this fight because I am quite
yeah.
excited for it. Kayla Harrison versus Ketlin Vieira at 135 pounds. Um, I'll let you pick first, but I feel like we both got the same.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Kayla Harrison. I just think she's too strong. Do you know what I mean? The
Mm,
weight cut goes well, and I think she's definitely starting to take her weight cutting more seriously now that she's in the UFC. Do you know what I mean? She had an easy weight cut of 300. She looked obviously great in her fight against Holly Holm. Um, and yeah, I just think her grappling is just way too strong. And do
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like Ketlin Vieira, I don't know too much about her, but I've seen a couple of her fights, and her striking isn't enough for me to say she's gonna knock out Kayla Harrison coming in for the takedown or whatever. It's Kayla Harrison's takedowns are more judo based anyway, so it's gonna be in the clinch. Do you know what I mean? She's very strong, and I think she'll just probably win by submission. I think,
Yeah.
or TKO, like ground and pound. That's what I think.
I think that's fair. I'm going with Kayla Harrison as well. Like you said, Ketlin Vieira has got decent stand up, to be fair,
Yeah,
for WMMA. But I just feel like you said, Kayla Harrison's got the muscle
yeah,
advantage,
yeah,
got
exactly.
the sauce advantage.
Yeah,
Okay. Last fight before the co-main event.
yeah,
Jose Aldo versus Mario Batista. Um, Obviously Jose is much older than
yeah,
Mario, but I think in his last UFC fight, he's he's recently derailed a prospect in the UFC.
yeah. Martinez.
He went over to boxing and done really well.
Yeah,
Um, I'm leaning Aldo.
I am as well. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
fair.
Batista's good, but I just don't think like Aldo's. He's not actually too old. Like he's like 34, I think. And
Yeah,
in Brazilian years, that's like 32, 31. Do you know what I mean? Like he's he lives and breathes fighting. He's not like a party
mm,
animal. He's not like, do you know what I mean? He still takes
yeah,
care of himself, and you can tell that he's always training. Uh, doesn't really take that much damage in his fights as well. It's not like he's, you know, like especially in his last fight, he didn't really take that much damage.
no,
Had a really good performance against Martinez, who was again it's pretty much like the younger guy, like meant to be the quicker, like the young hungry guy. And I think Batista, he's good, but then again, like he's going to a split decision with Damon Blackshear. Do you know what I mean? Two
yeah,
fights ago, and that's like if you're going to get someone like Damon Blackshear, and then Jose Aldo is out of frame. Do you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
compared to him. So
yeah,
I don't know. I think Jose Aldo is again just going to be too sharp. His Muay Thai is like still like a whole lot amazing, and Batista, his grappling is like a really like big thing in his game.
yeah,
And if Morag went 0 for 16 on takedowns with Jose Aldo, I don't see Mario Batista taking him down. Like, and if he does, holding him down for enough time to cause damage to win the round. Do you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. I
Like,
agree. I agree.
I've got
So we're
Aldo,
both
my
going.
Aldo. Yeah,
Yeah, both
yeah,
going Aldo. Okay, cool. We might disagree on this one. I'm hoping we do for a little bit
yeah,
of a interested part of the video. Raquel Pennington versus Juliana Pena. I feel like Pena's striking since training for MMA in 10 years is just it leaves a lot to be desired. To
yeah,
be
yeah,
respectful about it, I feel like honestly it isn't great. Um,
yeah,
and I don't know. I feel like now I've said it, I'm leaning Raquel. I'm picking Raquel Pennington. To be honest
yeah,
with you, I think uh, what's it called? I think Juliana Pena has been gifted this title shot. I'm in the
yeah,
Kayla Harrison boat with this. She's been gifted this title shot, and I think Pennington beats her. Uh, I don't think it's going to be an easy fight at all. I feel like it definitely goes decision.
yeah,
Unluckily
yeah.
for us, watching that at 6 in the morning.
Yeah,
Uh, I,
that's going to be a bit rough, but
yeah, but yeah, how do you see that going?
yeah, I was having like a bit of a hard time picking this one to be honest. Like Pennington's got pretty decent stand up, like pretty good stand
Yeah,
up, especially with boxing. And Juliana Pena's boxing is just, you know, you should just show that clip of her running to Amanda Nunes just doing that and then getting cracked and dropped. Like,
it's on the screen now.
yeah, like that was hilarious when that happened, right? And I think the only really way that I see Pena winning this fight is just out out dog, you know, where she's got that dog in
Yeah,
her. You know what I mean? The later rounds when she's maybe breaks Pennington down, but again, that's not like a. I, I wouldn't tell someone to bet on that just by do you know what I mean? Because she's got the
yeah,
dog in her. Like this, Do you know
No.
what I mean? Like that doesn't make really sense to me. I think Pennington. People say about Pena's grappling, but it's not actually amazing. It's that people only really say that because she beat Nunes
Yeah.
just because like Nunes had a bad night, right, by
Mm.
taking her down. And was it TKO or was it choke? I can't remember. I think it was choke.
That's
Um,
how forgettable it was. Neither can I, mate. It wasn't
yeah.
even that long ago.
So yeah, I just think Pennington is probably just going to win the decision. It will probably be a close fight, uh, but yeah, it will just be. I think it will be similar to the Pennington versus Myra Bueno Silva. You know, her last fight. I think it
Yeah.
might be a bit similar to that, maybe, which isn't a good thing.
No,
So
not by
yeah,
a long stretch.
yeah, yeah,
Okay, so we're both going Pennington.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Final fight of the night. And I got to say, Alex Pereira versus Khalil Rountree. I've got to say, I was giving this fight some stick. In the build-up when I first see it get announced, I thought, just give him Ankalaev. In my
Mm.
opinion, I know nobody likes the wrestlers or anything. I understand that 100%. But in my opinion, if you're the champion and you can't beat every variant, every version, every different martial art, then you shouldn't be the champion anyway. I
Yeah,
want to see you fight a kickboxer. I want to see you fight a judoka. I want to see you fight a BJJ specialist. I want to see you fight a wrestler. Blah 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 blah.
yeah,
Do you understand what I'm saying? So,
yeah, yeah,
I was a little bit upset about it, but now I'm looking at it and thinking this is going to be about 7 o'clock in the morning.
yeah,
I, I feel like this is actually quite an entertaining fight. Um, uh, to be honest with you, I'm leaning Pereira. I see a lot of guys being quite trendy on Instagram and picking Roundtree, and there's nothing wrong with picking Roundtree. He's definitely
yeah.
everyone's got a chance, but I'm leaning Alex. How do you see the fight, and who do you think's going to win?
I've got Khalil Roundtree. I think he he beats people up like he owes them money. I'm joking. I'm not a dickhead, right? like,
I was
I've
so
got
worried
Pereira.
then. I started nodding
No,
like, nah, this guy, but
no, I'm not gonna try and be that edgy. I think the people that are picking Khalil Roundtree are the people that have seen his edits on TikTok and seen the clip of Joe Rogan saying that he fights like Batman. I think that is the people who are picking Khalil Roundtree. Uh, it's just like I definitely think that Pereira is gonna knock him out.
yeah,
I think it will probably be in like round two or something like that.
okay,
But for however long the fight lasts, I think it will be a good fight. I don't think it'll be boring. I just think that Khalil is probably just going to get maybe a bit overexcited. Maybe he's going to hit Pereira with a good shot and get caught coming in. I think that's probably what's going to happen. To be honest,
yeah,
Khalil's got good striking, but he is. People think his striking is so much better than what it is because they see the highlights. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
he was trading with Anthony Smith. Like it was
right.
the
It just
like
threw Lionheart under the bus
yeah, yeah.
for no reason, but I like it.
Like,
That's cool.
if you want to be people thinking you're going to be confident beating Pereira, you want to run through. Well, you
Oh,
want to you want to you want to beat you want to destroy Anthony Smith on the feet.
within a minute.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It was he got a good finish, but leading up to that, it was winning the fight, but it was too close for
yeah,
my liking. Especially going up against someone like Pereira, who's just another level. Do you know what I mean?
he is. He is. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're both on the Pereira wave. I think.
yeah,
I think
yeah,
we have been.
100%.
Um, but yeah. Okay. I think. I think that's it. Your
Yeah,
Instagram. It's
yeah,
becoming. It's coming soon, people.
yeah.
All right.
I promise, this isn't some sort of scam or anything. Like it is coming. Yeah, let's just. I don't know what Instagram are trying to do to me. I don't know whether it's just some sort of prank that they're pulling on me or something
Yeah.
like that. But it is. I promise you, it is coming. Yeah.
It's a bit late for April Fools, isn't it? But
Yeah. Exactly.
we'll get round to that, and as soon as it's out, mate, it'll go in all the it'll go in all
Yeah.
the bios, descriptions, or whatever. But yeah, cool. Thanks for coming on, mate.
Yep.
I appreciate it, and we'll do the recap. It probably come out Sunday if that works for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
We